Hello and welcome to this episode of Making Gift Giving Simple. I'm Debbie Adami, owner of Adame's Gifts. This week's episode we will be answering a question from one of our fans. And this question comes from Richard, who is none other than my beloved husband. And his question is, why are you such a basket case? That's a fond reference for my love for my gift baskets. I'll give you a little bit of history about myself, which will lead up to why I am such a basket case. Way back when, once upon a time, I was in Girl Scouts, and I had to sell Girl Scout cookies. Me, for fear of rejection, was terrified and didn't want to do sales, so I actually had my best friend do my sales for me. Fast forward several years, and I ended up working at an airline that flew to Latin America. I did inside sales for 7 years, eventually went into outside sales. But again, before I did the outside sales, I was terrified of doing sales. And then eventually, when I finally took that big step, I took that leap, that ended up being my favorite thing. I love to do sales and see customers. Fast forward several more years, and Big Brown purchased our company, Big Brown, aka UPS. There, I continued a career in doing outside sales, which I love to do. I covered the Southeast region, based in Atlanta. Building those relationships, again, something I thoroughly enjoyed. I enjoyed that job immensely and had a wonderful 10-year career with Big Brown. After my career with UPS, I ended up moving to Houston to marry my sweet husband and ended up working for a local trade show company. And during that time, again, I did sales, but this time it was inside sales. So what do all of these have in common? Sales, you may say? But what is sales? Sales is building relationships with your customers. For some time, I had been wanting to do something on my own, some kind of company of my own, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. But I knew my passion was a couple of things. So two of those things are, I love to be creative. I love to use my hands. I'm an artsy craftsy type of person, so I wanted something where I could do that and utilize that passion. And then my second passion is to help people and to build relationships, whether it's personal or business relationships. So after doing much research on the internet, I came across gift baskets and started to do a little more in-depth research to see what that entailed. And I thought, wow, this is a perfect match. I could be artsy craftsy on one hand, and then on the other hand, I could also help people build those relationships. So it seemed to be a perfect match. So I launched my company, Adame's Gifts, where I do sell gift baskets online in my store, or I can also customize for any theme, color, occasion, or budget. And my husband, he asks me all the time, why are you a basket case? And I have to tell him, honey, I love my baskets. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. If you have any comments or questions, you can reach me at sales@adamesgifts.com, or you can visit my website at www.adamesgifts.com. Adame's Gifts, making gift giving simple. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.